Anime is on the way to becoming a massive giant and surpass even the likes of Disney. Now, with all these things in mind, most of the way that animation is done is made by studios. No matter the show, there's always a system to this. Corporate slop, as the new gens call it nowadays. Anime has always remained as a business practice since its inception. With the planning and pre-production to storyboarding to getting the investors involved, no one has truly ever dared to try and make a Japanese cartoon independent. And more than likely, we will never get that in our lifetime. Wait, who the hell is this guy?
Pops out the vagina.
Baan, the first ever independent anime ever, created by YouTuber Gigguk, a popular anime-tuber in the space, best known for his 5-minute videos. Man, it's been such a long time since those came out already. I'm getting old. Has officially released his highly anticipated anime short, and this is leaving a lot of people with many questions. Is it good? And where does this go for independent animes and the future of anime? And personally, what did I think of it? But before that, if you can, hit the subscribe button. Baan, two people wanting to explore more than just their homes, wanting to leave everything behind to start their new lives. Dachi and Rin are two people who are tired of living the same boring, mundane lives. Rin wants to live a human life, go work, and find purpose in what she does, while Dachi does not want to take over his parents' clinic and live a normal life. Not wanting to stay in the city, he decides to move to Etheria to begin his new life and hopefully find purpose in what he wants out of his own life. Dachi explores the new place, learning all about the culture, understand what it means to survive on his own, until he meets Euthanian named Ayu. She shows him around the village, showing him the way of living, experiencing the culture, traditions, and even partaking in the customs. One day, while he's with Ayu, on this particular day, they are having a festival. Dachi watches as the people bring offerings for the guardian spirit. As a celebration and festival, Dachi, wanting to get a clearer look at how this dragon and what the dragon is doing, climbs on a tree until he notices something that is clearly different. While having a monocular, he notices a girl flying towards him. Before he has the ability to do anything, they clash into each other, which changes Daichi's world forever. The girl is none other than Rin. Rin explains to Daichi that she was a part of a festival, and while the dragon is participating in this event, she notices that there's other monsters attacking her. And Rin explaining this to Daichi, they decide to go down to see what happened to the others after the attack. Unfortunately, none of the people that were there survived the attack. Rin, devastated, started to cry, and Daichi, realizing for the first time ever his purpose in life, being a father figure. He decides to stay and take care of Rin. Rin, not wanting to become a burden, decides to go to Earth to prove to everyone that she can not only take care of herself, but for proof to Daichi that she is able to handle the world. She now realizes that working with humans is quite difficult. She's denied from working anywhere for around 13 times, and on the 14th try, she's able to finally get a job, but she realizes that being human is not all well it's cut up to be. She just continuously was working hard, but starts becoming depressed due to overworking and missing her friends and home. But she tells herself that she's not ready to face her family just yet. She's not ready to face Daichi just yet, until she's able to stand on her own 2 feet and prove to Daichi that she can take care of herself. She starts to isolate herself, focuses more and more on work, and even starts to hang out less with her friends, cook differently, push herself into this deep depression. It gets to a point where she starts putting her feelings to the side to try her best to move forward and continue working. She's so depressed, in fact, that she starts to even doubt her ability to get things done, until her aunt tells her to come over for dinner one day. Her aunt notices that she's feeling a little down due to both of them being able to express their emotions through their wings. The aunt Ayu gives Rin a phone, tells her to listen to it, and that Dachi has something to say. Dachi tells Rin that she does not have to push herself hard, always has a home, and that she can always come back no matter what is going on. Rin, hearing this, bursts into tears, realizing that she's not alone, that her family is always open. Her friends, her family are here to support her through whatever she's chosen in life. That with Rin understanding Understanding this, she decides to head back home to see her family, to see her friends, to quit her job, to go to the place where she felt truly welcome, where she truly felt at home. Baan is such a beautiful story. Well, most of the time you need to rewatch it at least 3 or 5 times. And the more the message starts to become clear, wanting to find purpose in life, and also finding out what others want out of life, to understand what it means to find your place in the world. Baan's strength truly lies in the fact of 2 different people wanting the same thing, an escape, a way to figure out what the others want out of life. Rin is looking for a sense of clarity and purpose within her life, while Daichi is looking for a sense of clarity and purpose within his own life, while not wanting to be chained into doing one thing. Rin, on the other hand, is looking to show discipline and responsibility, and that she's truly not a burden, and it meshes well together. Everyone, some way, shapes, and form, wants to have their own home, their ability to come and be loved from their loved ones. But what if this comfort is what's suffocating you, makes you feel like you're not living to your full potential? This is the question Baan's asking. What do you truly want? What do you do when you feel as if you've outgrown your home? Where do you go? How could someone escape the chains that once brought them comfort are now bringing them such painful and such suffering? Feelings, not a single change in your life. What would you do? Try and change the one thing that you've always known your home. Seeing Rin want to try and live her own life and not become a burden to the one she cares about for something that I can relate to. Being the son of an immigrant family, to the struggle of not wanting to bother and not only my family but also prove that I can survive on my own. Wanting to prove that I can live up to those expectations that my family has, but also show that I'm capable and enough, that I'm a good son, that I don't need my family support. But no matter what I have going, the only people that I know that I can count on when I'm tired and when I'm struggling and when I'm at my lowest is my family. Family is the one thing that no matter what or will always come and support me and help me get back on my feet no matter what my next adventure is. I completely understand Rin and why she feels that way. After losing everything, her home, her family, she wanted to repay Daichi for what he sacrificed, for spending his life to taking care of her, but she could not be more wrong. Daichi wanted to find purpose in his life. He wanted to become something more than just himself. He was willing to sacrifice everything he knew to move to a new place in order to find himself, not knowing if this was right for him or not. He took a leap of faith and found what his true purpose in life is. Baan feels like such a personal story, not only because of my own experience, but I think I can understand why Gigguk wanted to tell this story. I believe the reason he wanted to tell this story was to tell people that are tired of feeling chained to where their current circumstances are, that you're able to change your circumstances. I think the message is truly that you can always try and change your lifestyle. I'm grateful and glad that Gigguk was able to show and pave the way for independent Japanese medium. I'm excited to see not only where does this go for the future of anime, but does this also push anime studios to change their business practices? Are we going to see more studios changing the way that they have done these things for the last 70 to 80 years? Will we see a renaissance of now independent animes? Will mangakas stop going to anime publishers and instead making their own mangas and their own animes? I'm excited to see the future, and I'm grateful for Gigguk for paving the way for what it means to be an independent producer. Gigguk, if for some odd reason you're watching me yap about your great and amazing content, I would like to let you know that you have paved the way for so many of us to talk about anime in an interesting and unique way. I think all of us are grateful for what you have done for us as anime fans. But sometimes, and even other times, it sometimes takes the best guy to be the best girl. I do think that Baan is going to be something truly magical in the future. We just don't see how Baan can change the anime industry forever. I will say that Baan is such a touching story and is something close to me. As being the son of an immigrant family and wanting to be able to get more out of my life, I truly felt seen and heard in the story through Rin's perspective. Being a burden is not something that I think anyone wants to be, but knowing that you have a support system, a family that's there for you, or even friends that are there for you, I think is the best gift that is even better than even having a house. It's more than just about what people can provide. It's more about having a home.